And now this is one video you surely don't want to miss: how to make your first million part 2, the homework. Kindly subscribe to this channel. So let's get into it. Kindly hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. So making your first million part 2, the homework. What do you need to do? Now we are going to be doing this together somehow. Now how to make your first million part 2. Now the first thing you need to do is to take your pen and paper and do what? Write it out. First, how much are you making at the moment? So presently, let's say you are making 50k, or let's just say 100,000 naira at the moment. Now you want to make first million. Now, if you are to be making this, that means automatically you need by the 10th month you'll be able to make a million, right? Now, all right, so now it's going to take you 10 months, like we have said here. It's going to take you 10 months to make this much at this rate. Now, you also need to put in consideration that if all your money, like your expenses, comes from this 100k, and your transport, your feeding, your data, and all of that, it comes from this 100k. And then, so let's assume all those things, all those your necessities that you need to spend on in a month, it's like 50k, because you can't say you've made a million if half of it you already spent it on expenses. Then you don't have a million. Okay, so a lot of people have already made a million, more than that. But do you have a million sitting in your account, or do you have a million in investment? Do you have a million in assets? That's what we are talking about when we say how to make you making your first million. Not that everybody, I'm sure that most people have made more than a million, but presently is your present net worth up to a million. So now you have 50k, that is your expenses. So I don't know whatever amount you are making now. You are making just 50k. Just your money is just remaining 50k in a month, and from that 50k, you need to save, you need to invest, you need to do whatever it is you want to do. Now if you have been intentional that you want to gather a million, now you already know that this one automatically will now take you 20 months instead of what? That's 10 months. But how can you achieve this faster? Now I have a kind of formula I use for maybe savings. A certain percentage I save, a percentage I invest, and all of that. I think I'll be doing that for you in another video, and then but for the purpose of this particular video, we are saying that you want to have a million. Let's just say you want to have a million sitting in your bank, right? In your account. So you have 50k left for you. Let's just say you are saving 10k for just your emergency savings in case something comes up. So you are left with 40k. So you have 40k here that is left to you at the end of each month. Now let's say this one comes from your basic work, your job. Your job gives you that 40k. Now, if you are being intentional, if you are not greedy, then you are saving. Let's assume you are saving that 40k or 30k, right? At least let's just say 40k. You are saving your 40k at the end of each month. And now that is one thing. Now, if you should go by the root of 40k, now divide. Let's do a simple calculation. Let's do a simple calculation here. I believe you can see my phone screen. Let me magnify it. So if you are having you want to make a million, then divided by 40,000, that means you need 25 months. Guy, well, if you have the patience, yeah, you can do it. If you have the patience, that's 25 now. But one thing you need to know, that there are different vehicles you can use to achieve this. Now this vehicle number 1 is giving you 25 months, right? Now this is where your expertise come into place. Now this is your job. Then we have said, if you have watched my previous video, you should learn. You should the part 1 of this how to make your first million. Then you know that there is a place of high income skill. So let's assume now that you now have an high income skill now because of high income skill can pay you between 100k to 1 million or more than that in a month. But let's assume because of the nature of your job, you don't have time for your high income skill. You don't have time for your high income skill. Now your high income skill is just giving you between 100 to 115,000 naira in a month. But let's just pick 100,000. Let's just it's giving you between 100 to 150, and you are taking some of them. I mean, probably you want to just flex yourself, so let's just give you the 50k or something like that. So you have 100k. Now 100k, you have 10 months, yes, normally. Now you have 40 months here. Yeah, so that means automatically in a month, one month, you have what? You have 140k. 1 month you have 140k. Then, I mean, even if you are making less than this, okay, we are still going to get to that part, right? Don't worry. So in a month you have 140k. That's your high income job, skill and this thing. Now you can also have a business that you run. For example, presently at the moment I have a job. I'm recording this video in my office. I'm recording this video in a training room in my office, right? I have a job at the moment, and I have income. I have high income skills, right, that pay me 6 figures every month. Now I also have a business that pay me 6 figures every month, right? So I have 3 sources. Like, I don't want to call it 3 sources of income, but then at least I have at least 3 things that I can say brings income for me aside my assets. So now let's put in that into consideration that okay, even maybe your job is giving you just 50k in a month, or let's just say your job is not going fine. I mean your business, is giving you 30k. That's 170k. Now by the time you have 170k divided by 1 million naira divided by 170k, then you have 5 months. So that means in 6 months, you can do what? If you are being intentional, you can make 1 million. But now this calculation will not work for everybody. Alright, so now this calculation is not going to work for everyone, obviously. Now some might be making less than 100k in a month. They might be making less than this in a month, but you get the idea. Do your own homework first. Know how much you are making presently. Know how long it's going to. Know by the time you put all your resources together, how long is it going to take you to do what? To achieve this thing. Then you do what? You set a deadline that okay, this thing I want to make it a so period. Because when you set a deadline, because it is easier for you to keep saving on something, and then you don't just know an emergency just came in and you need to attend to it, and that's why we recommend saving for emergency purpose. Also, I'm still going to record another video on savings also, but you get the idea now. Like I said at the beginning of this video, that even your 3 figures, your 4 figures can make you 1 million. It doesn't matter how much you are making at the moment. I know that you are making money, whatever money. But if you are not making money yet, then get a job or start a business or learn a skill, whatever it is, and start making money. You can't say you want to make 1 million without having any source of income. Now if you're having issues deciding if I should get a job, if I should get a skill, if I should start a business, you don't know which one to do, I have a video on that talks about getting a job. That will help you decide if you should get a job or you should start a business or you should learn a skill. Now the particular video will be displayed somewhere around the screen here. You can just click on it and what, do your homework. You get the idea. Do your homework. So how long is it going to take you to make that first million? What are you making presently? What you are making presently, can you afford to make you that million by that deadline that you set? And I said you should set a deadline. So that deadline that you have set, okay, December 31st I want to make my first million. Oh, June 15 I want to make my, so that deadline that you have set, what you are doing presently can achieve that for you. If no, then you need to do something. Maybe improve your high income skill, improve it, learn more. Do you understand? Learn more, and you will be good to go. So you have added to it, you have, and then you reduce your expenses. Because you have reduced your expenses, then there will be more money that is also available to you. So that is it. First million is just hyping. There's nothing big in it actually. So there are people that has made it and made it and made it over and over and over and over again. So when you make your first million, or if you have made your first million, click your comments below. So thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in another video. Wow.